Hi, I'm Richard Holcomb, and welcome to Who Rocks New Mexico. Today we'll go behind the scenes at ABBA Technologies and see why so many companies count on ABBA to provide IT solutions. Then we'll take a look at one of Albuquerque's most beautiful parks and discover what makes it different than any park you've ever seen. Let's meet Mark and Nicole Tobiasen of Action Coach Business Coaching and find out that coaching isn't just for sports anymore. But first, let's learn how Heritage Hotels have become New Mexico's cultural ambassadors to the world.
I think what makes Heritage different from other hotel companies is that first of all, we're a locally owned and operated hotel company that operates in New Mexico. But the neat thing is that we tell the story of our culture and heritage. Each property has a cultural partnership. The nice thing about that is whenever you stay at a Heritage Hotel, not only are you having a great experience that you're able to take your family and your friends to show the culture of our area, but you're giving back to the community. For every dollar that's spent at a Heritage Hotel, we give back to a community partner. We have hotels that cover the state from the south to the north. Starting in the south, Hotel Encanto Las Cruces celebrates really the rich tradition of Mexican culture. It's like a beautiful hacienda sitting in southern New Mexico. Great resort property, had a beautiful pool we just redid. Great bar called Azul, some of the best cocktails in the state of New Mexico. Just a fantastic place to get away, relax, and just kind of have a nice relaxing weekend. Then moving towards the center of the state, we have two hotels in Albuquerque. Hotel Albuquerque, which is located in Old Town, a beautiful property that celebrates the tri-culture of New Mexico. The Spanish, the Mexican, and the Native American cultures. The grounds are beautiful and just celebrates really the rich tradition of New Mexico. It has a beautiful pool as well, a great place to get away. It has two bars, Casa Esencia and Q Bar. Has Garduños, beautiful patio on Garduños. Great place to get away and have a fantastic New Mexican meal. Our other property is Nativo Lodge. Nativo celebrates really the Native American culture in a very contemporary way. One of the coolest things about Nativo Lodge is it's got great artist rooms. We've allowed New Mexico artists, actually local artists, to come, take the room to the studs and rebuild these rooms and celebrate really their form of artistry. And it's fantastic, it's a must-see. Nativo Lodge has a beautiful indoor-outdoor pool, great for families. So we have four great hotels in Santa Fe. First is Hotel St. Francis, which tells the story really of the Franciscan monasteries that moved into that area in the early 1600s. Its theme is in simplicity there's complexity. We have a great bar there called Secreto. It tells the story of the secret grape, how the mission grape came to New Mexico. Great place to have a cocktail. Then moving to Hotel Chimayo, which is also in Santa Fe. And this is really a beautiful, really quaint, romantic hotel that tells the story of northern New Mexico. It tells it through its rich traditions, art, through its weavings, just even in the guest rooms. The guest rooms have beautiful wood-burning fireplaces. You can smell that piñon, it's just fantastic. It's got a really cool bar that celebrates the lowrider culture. It's called Low and Slow. A really cool place to have a cocktail. We have the only exclusive lowrider parking space in the country. You'll have to see that. Some really cool lowriders that park outside that celebrate that culture. And our newest addition to our Santa Fe collection is the El Dorado Hotel and Spa. Our beautiful Nita Spa has just been recognized as one of the top 10 spas in the world and has great views of Santa Fe. As you walk right out of our doors, you're absolutely on the plaza. And then our last property in Santa Fe is the Lodge of Santa Fe, which is a fantastic place to get away as well. One of the only hotels in Santa Fe that has a beautiful outdoor resort style pool. Really nice place to get away, enjoy the beautiful sunlight of New Mexico. That property celebrates really the performing arts, so really a must-see. And then our last property in northern New Mexico is in Taos. It's called Palacio de Marsella, and it tells the story of really the noble women of northern New Mexico. Very quaint little bed and breakfast type of property. The neat thing there is the grounds are just beautiful, the gardens are gorgeous, and it's just a fantastic place to enjoy yourself and get away for the weekend. We want to invite you to come stay with us at Heritage Hotels and Resorts. Let us share a little bit about our culture and heritage with you and with your family, whether it be for a wedding, business, or just for a nice weekend getaway. Whether you're from New Mexico you're from anywhere in the United States or from outside of the United States, we'd love you to visit. We think we have really some unique hotels that you have to see. We're really excited to have you. Come experience our hospitality. Let us welcome you to our community. We're excited for you to be here and looking forward to having you.
New Mexico, as you know, has a lot of great tourist destinations, and two organizations here have banded together to further bolster and promote this great and vibrant industry here in the land of enchantment.
I'm Joe Brown. I'm president of the Western Music Association's New Mexico chapter and a proud member of the Hospitality Association.
Dale Lockett, I'm CEO of the Albuquerque Convention Visitors Bureau.
Tina Whitegeese, and I am a sales manager at Hilton Santa Fe Buffalo Thunder.
Simon Brackley, I'm president and CEO of the Santa Fe Chamber of Commerce.
Dr. David Jackson. I'm a full-time faculty at the Central New Mexico Community College. I teach hospitality and tourism classes there.
Johnny Riley with Bolin Travel Centers Incorporated.
Barbara Cottom, I'm the mayor of Angel Fire.
Well, we're celebrating the merger of two great organizations, the Tourism Association of New Mexico and the New Mexico Hospitality, or the New Mexico Lodging Association, to become the New Mexico Hospitality Association.
We have a wonderful new board, a lot of fresh blood, and it's going to be a great association to work with.
I think that the consolidation of the two organizations made great sense, and certainly will go to enhance further the tourism industry in the state of New Mexico.
Tourism is what this is all about. This is all about tourism.
The event is to discuss trends in the hospitality arena and how we can leverage off new things that are coming down the pike, as well as those proven things that continue to be the bulwark of what we want to do.
Tourism is probably the second largest employer in the state, and we do bring in millions of dollars of tax revenue every year, and so I know it employs a lot of people I know, and it's been in my life since I was a child.
Tourism provides hundreds of thousands of jobs in New Mexico, and it's great for us all to get together and network and mix and mingle and communicate and talk about new ways that we can bring visitors to our state.
Next, find out how Mark and Nicole Tobiasen of Action Coach are helping business owners find their way through today's economic challenges.
I don't trust just anybody to work on this baby. That's why I bring my truck to American Tire and Service. They're my guys.
New tires? Why go anywhere else? I head straight to American Tire. I know I'm in good hands with my guys.
Safety comes first for me. With kids in the car, the brakes better work just right. That's why I bring my car to American Tire. They're my guys.
With my job, I drive all over the state. American Tire and Service keeps us running. These are our guys.
Make them your guys, too.
What you don't need when it's time to close your mortgage is a nameless, faceless voice at the other end of a 1-800 number. What you do need is a licensed local loan officer who will attend your closing, sit with you, and answer every one of the questions that you will surely have as you read and sign over 57 legal documents. At Frost Mortgage, we're licensed, we're professional, and we're local. We don't just close loans, we open doors.
What every child deserves.
To be safe in our home.
Food and clothes.
Not to be hurt.
A good education.
To grow up with our brothers and sisters.
To be loved, valued, and respected.
El Ranchito is a loving and stable children's home where brothers and sisters can live together as they grow into adulthood or until they can be reunited with their families. With your help, El Ranchito de los Niños will continue its mission for years to come. Learn how you can help. Call us today.
Hundreds of New Mexico business owners have maximized their potential and profits by utilizing Action Coach business coaching. Let's find out why.
My goals are to add jobs to New Mexico, plain and simple. By adding jobs to New Mexico means that the business community here is stronger, and my passion is helping people. Action Coach was started about 20 years ago in Brisbane, Australia, by Brad Sugars, who was a self-made millionaire who at an early age, in his early 20s, started buying, fixing, and selling businesses.
Brad Sugars reminds me of a modern-day Napoleon Hill.
which many people are familiar with, and he was actually Henry Ford's mentor. Brad is, I think, one of the most brilliant business minds I've encountered in my life, and he's the man who personally started Action Coach, and his whole purpose in life is to show business owners that there's a better way to run a business, a stronger way to run a business that really enables them to live to their full potential through their business model. And we kind of stumbled upon Action Coach, and while it's a franchise, it really struck us because what Action Coach is about globally is giving business owners re-education, if you will, global tools, proven systems that help enrich their overall operation and help them live a better life.
We brought Action Coach to New Mexico about 5 years ago to help small to mid-sized business owners achieve more money, a better team, and more time through using these systems.
So my name is Eric Bergmeyer. I'm a certified public accountant. I own my own firm. The name of the firm is Bergmeyer & Associates. I've been coached by Action Coach for the last year. Yeah, the differences that Action Coach has brought to the company for me is really begin to help me run a business. And that was very difficult for me to kind of move out of where I've typically been as a CPA technician to now become more of a CPA CEO, if you will. Our financial growth has been substantial. And we've now been able to bring on more accounting staff as a result, and have allowed myself and my wife, who's my partner, to begin to have a little bit more free time. I would tell anybody who would be considering working with Action Coach that it would probably be one of the wisest decisions they'd ever make. Whenever possible, I find myself in front of one of my clients. I use a lot of what Mark has taught me. A tremendous return on that investment.
Shelley Branscombe with Maestas and Ward has grown 75% in the last 12 months, which in commercial real estate, I think that's doing amazingly well.
My name is Shelley Branscombe, and I work at NAI Maestas and Ward as a commercial real estate broker, and I specialize in office space. I've been coached by Action Coach for the past 15 months. I would describe their coaching style as very open and communicative. They style it to my business and what my interests are, but they also encourage me to step outside the box so that I can grow and become an expert in my field. The difference that coaching has made to my knowledge and skill is not only to help me develop within my own industry, but also to develop myself outside of my industry. The tangible results that I have seen year to date over last year, my business is up in profits 146%.
We absolutely love helping business owners achieve their goals and their dreams for their businesses and their life.
We start off with a complimentary coaching session that we'll offer any viewer, and they can learn more about that process when they go to our website, actionbusinesssuccess.com.
Over the next several weeks, the Association of Commerce and Industry will be in Santa Fe working with legislators to get approval for the Right to Work bill.
Thank you for joining us today. We're with the New Mexico Association of Commerce and Industry, and we serve as the New Mexico Chamber of Commerce. In this capacity, we represent all business, large and small, all geographic sectors, and all industry sectors.
One of the great things about ACI is the truly grassroots fashion in which we develop our policy priorities. All of our policies come straight from our member businesses, and we work very closely with businesses who are members of ACI through policy committees and other ways, so that when we go to Santa Fe or go to the legislative session and we're advocating for policy priorities, the things we're advocating for come straight from businesses who approach us saying what it would be better to do to help business in New Mexico.
In fact, we actually got other business associations together to say, what are the top priorities for business in this upcoming legislative session? What is it that we need to do to be able to create jobs and retain those that we have? So stay with us as we talk about this very important subject, right to work. Joining us now is Ray Smith, President of Klinger Constructors. Ray, thanks for joining us today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm glad to be here.
You know, Ray, we're talking about right to work. Could you just give us your opinion why this is such an important thing for New Mexico?
It's really important because it checks a box. It allows the site selection people to say, we're right to work, and they can bring jobs here. Right now, 50% of the companies that might expand or bring new jobs to New Mexico won't even consider the state because we're not right to work.
You know, one of the things we hear is that states that are right to work have lower wages, or at least that's what the opposition says. What do you know about that?
Absolutely not true. I've actually done a lot of research on this subject, and states that have right to work have higher payrolls and higher wages.
Well, and one thing that we're hearing as well, and I know in your day-to-day business you work a lot with unions, is that this is an anti-union bill.
It's not an anti-union bill. This is actually a pro-jobs bill. That's all it is. It costs nothing, and it'll bring more private sector union jobs and private sector merit shop jobs, period. If the pie grows, everybody's piece of that pie grows. And we need to start thinking about this in terms of that same visual. If there are more union jobs, there'll be more private sector jobs for both sides.
Well, and I think it's a great point that right to work will help us diversify our economy. And in doing that and growing jobs, it really helps all of us. Thanks again, Ray, for joining us about this important topic.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Coming up, a company with unique IT solutions, ABBA Technologies.
We know you have choices when you're shopping for a stove or fireplace insert. That's why you should know that Quadra-Fire has a patented 4-point burner system that burns longer and hotter, which makes it super efficient. Don't pay more money for an inferior product when you can get the best at Mountain West Sales.
We'd like to invite you to First Tuesdays, a networking event created specifically for business owners and executives.
Giving you the opportunity to interact on a personal level with business people just like you.
4:30 to 6:30 at Hotel Albuquerque's Q Bar for free hors d'oeuvres, happy hour cash bar,
and networking with fellow business owners and executives.
It's new, it's social, it's your opportunity to make new connections, build relationships, and share new ideas with your peers.
No pressure, no speakers, no roster, and no rules.
And name tags with first names only, so the focus is on you rather than your company.
It's First Tuesdays for business owners and executives, 4:30 to 6:30 at Hotel Albuquerque's Q Bar.
To register, visit firsttuesdaysabq.com. Be there!
Need office space? 3791 Southern Boulevard in Rio Rancho represents an outstanding value in office space in the heart of Rio Rancho's business district. With clean and versatile space available, 3791 Southern Boulevard is a 2-story office building and offers good visibility with signage opportunities for tenants. There's only one suite of up to 2,700 square feet still available, so act now. For more information, call David at 505-259-3706.
Looking for something fun to do in Albuquerque? Look no further. ABQ365.com is your resource for things to do in ABQ. From food and wine to local culture to sporting events, ABQ365 has something for you to do every day of the year. Check out the 365 days of events. Get out and enjoy all that Albuquerque has to offer. Go to ABQ365.com and make your plans today. Let's go behind the scenes to see why so many companies count on ABBA Technologies for their IT solutions.
Welcome to ABBA Technologies, home of IT Works and CloudWorks. IT solutions tailored specifically for companies like yours, with a few or a few hundred employees anywhere in the country. You're probably no stranger to IT issues, computer crashes, network viruses, slow systems, server crashes, loss of critical data, and costly issues that reduce or even stop productivity. That's why we designed a smart, efficient, and affordable way for you to manage your IT. Meet IT Works.
IT Works is a simple, proactive solution to keep your business running smoothly, no matter where your business is located. It puts our elite team of analysts to work for you 24/7, fixing computer and network problems before they happen, remotely, seamlessly, all for one low, flat monthly fee.
Before we started working with ABBA Technologies, we had an in-house server, and we had one of our employees here who, although not an IT specialist, he was very good at it. And he took care of most of our needs. And anytime we had any issues or anything, it was call Emilio. But Emilio is actually one of our instructors, and so we couldn't always get him right away if we had an issue or problem of some kind. Alba Technologies became our IT services provider almost a year ago. So it's been great because it frees up Emilio to do what he's supposed to be doing, which is teaching. And we have a lot of classes going on here, so he's very busy. If there's an issue at all, it just is taken care of so quickly, and it's really very nice.
IT Works. It's simple, affordable, proactive, and it keeps your business running smoothly day after day. Simply put, it works.
We're also proud to offer CloudWorks. CloudWorks gives you the opportunity to transfer your applications and data to a secure private cloud with your own cloud server, mail, backup, and security, protecting your entire network in real time. With CloudWorks, you'll never pay for expensive network upgrades again, and you'll sleep better at night knowing you have the highest possible protection against the ever-growing threat of cyber attacks.
Before ABBA, we had the traditional setup where we had desktop computers, we had a server here, and we went through a nightmare where a server went down. And we thought that server had been backed up, and it wasn't. And we had to spend an enormous amount of money replacing the server, hiring somebody to find the information and retrieve it, plus the lost productivity. So it was a nightmare. Now we don't have that problem. Our server is in the cloud. We have cloud desktops. We have our data backed up by ABBA. And with the flat fee service, I never have to worry about another technical problem like a server going down.
Isn't it time you spend less time worrying about your computers and more time focusing on your business? IT Works and CloudWorks will make your IT simpler, smarter, more efficient, and more affordable. We invite you to connect with us today.
Coming up, we'll take a look at one of Albuquerque's most beautiful parks.
When it gets difficult for you or a family member to live alone, it's good to know there's a life-changing option. Beehive Homes, a warm and caring environment for those who need assistance by those who love to give it. Beehive Homes is dedicated to creating an extended family, enhancing the quality of life for our residents and those who love them. Some call it a miracle, some call it home. When you need or want to know more, call us, Beehive Homes, or visit us online at beehivehomes.com.
The Vietnam Veterans Memorial State Park in Angel Fire was the first in the nation to commemorate our Vietnam veterans. This very special place was built by Dr. Victor and Jean Westfall in memory of their son who was killed during the conflict. The David Westfall Veterans Foundation has been established to honor all of America's veterans and members of its military forces. Please consider making a donation to this place of reunion, reflection, healing, and a place for sharing experiences. AngelFireMemorial.com. Donate today.
Hi, I'm Doug Wilson with American Tire and Service. Did you know any independent, reputable automotive repair center can provide factory scheduled maintenance under your new vehicle warranty? It's true, you don't need to go to the dealer. You know us, you trust us. So check your owner's manual for scheduled maintenance and let your guys at American Tire do the rest. Engine maintenance, transmission, tire rotation, any scheduled maintenance. American Tire and Service, your guys for all your vehicle maintenance and repairs. See us today.
Hi, I just saw Robert Wagner on television reading a script about reverse mortgages. You know, Robert doesn't know anything about reverse mortgages, but I do. Every month at Frost Mortgage, we loan hundreds of thousands of dollars to seniors to eliminate their mortgage payments for the rest of their lives. How much better would your life be if you didn't have a mortgage payment to make next month? If you're 62 or older, give us a call and we'll show you how this wonderful mortgage program works.
Let's take a look at one of Albuquerque's most beautiful parks and see what makes it different than any park you've ever seen.
It's time to think differently about cemeteries. Meet Sunset Memorial Park, New Mexico's most beautiful cemetery. If you've driven on Manal just west of I-25, you've probably passed it thinking it's simply an expansive tree-filled park. It is, and so much more. Recognized nationally for its scenic charm, captivating elegance, and majestic park-like setting, Sunset Memorial Park is unlike any cemetery you've ever seen. People come here to walk, jog, walk their dogs, and relax. It's just that kind of place. And while the lush green grass and canopy of leaves makes every part of Sunset Memorial Park desirable, you'll find our Centennial Urn Garden a burial place unlike any other. Designed to be a sanctuary for the soul, a peaceful garden for reflection, and an inspirational setting for the celebration of life, the Urn Garden offers warmth and peace to all who enter. Sometimes it's hard to think about the inevitable. Not here. There's something so welcoming, so inviting, and yet so comforting. It's easy to imagine this garden as a final resting place. There's beauty everywhere you look. In the Santa Fe architecture, tranquil fountains, lush foliage, Kiva fireplace, and amazing bronzes, and the beauty continues through every season, gently casting its colors and textures on the wall niches and burial areas throughout the garden. Many people are so moved by the tranquility of the Urn Garden that they choose to ensure that they have a place here. Some even have their names and birth dates engraved. The families of those who pre-plan are always grateful that, in a time of grief, the majority of decisions have already been made, giving them the opportunity to focus on the celebration of life rather than the difficult details. Whether you choose to pre-plan or simply learn more, we invite you to come and walk through the Centennial Urn Garden and experience the peace and tranquility that this garden offers to all.
There are many dentists around New Mexico, many of whom offer similar services. So what makes Dr. Greg Lepore of Smiles by Design so different? Well, you're about to see.
You know, I honestly believe my staff is one of the best in the industry or in dentistry. And we spend a lot of time teaching them our philosophies, and I think they understand that and they know that very well. And through that, they can take better care of our patients. And our patients, it's really important to develop this partnership and a lifelong relationship with them.
One of our goals is to let people know how much they can appreciate their smile, how much we can do to improve their smile so that they can really enjoy it for a lifetime.
It's about seeing that change in that individual, to see their mouth go from maybe unhealthiness or having some disease to where they're happy and healthy. So, you know, we're committed to that and we work with them closely.
My name is Laura, and I'm a dental technician here in the office, and I've been with Dr. Lepore for 17 years. The thing I like most is being able to give somebody confidence to smile where they may have been self-conscious and not wanted to smile because they disliked something about their teeth.
You know, I have to say, I really enjoy coming to work every day. I have a wonderful staff, and they bless me every day. I enjoy coming to work. I get to interact with them, and you get to enjoy what you do. Luckily, dentistry is one of my hobbies, and it also happens to be my job. And so hopefully that passion shows through all of us.
That's all the time we have on this week's show, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. For more information on all the folks you saw today, check us out on the web at whorocksnm.com. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you back here again same time next week for Who Rocks New Mexico.